my name is Jamie and welcome to Pole Talk with Lebowsplitz. In this series, I'm going to cover all things related to pole dance training and performing. At the time of recording this video, I'll be 8 years into my pole journey. Now I'm just focused on teaching workshops, performing, and teaching my classes. I started pole when my friend in college invited me over to try it after she had bought a pole for her apartment. We had started taking aerial silks classes together at a local gym, and I was already a fitness nerd, so I was super down to try it. I actually did not like pole when I first tried it at her place. I didn't like how it felt when I tried to climb, and I bruised my shins, and I didn't like the burn of the pole against my skin. And I also couldn't imagine myself dancing in general, let alone half naked, and especially not in front of people. And I didn't give it another try for 2 years. So in 2016, I became a front desk at this aerial studio, which was also a pole studio. And I worked the front desk in exchange for an unlimited membership. I had all access to all the classes and I was like super happy because aerial classes were expensive. I was still a beginner and barely able to extend my knees fully and point my toes, but I had this dream of being like the best aerial silks dancer performer ever. And so I would take all the aerial silks classes. I would hang out there at the gym all the time. And eventually I thought I should maybe try putting my silk strength to the test with other apparatuses. And so I thought might as well do a pole class since I was there. If there wasn't an aerial silks class happening, then I would take a pole class. The heels dancers had always caught my attention, but I always thought to myself, I could never do that. I will go more into this in a later video. It's a long story, but basically, as soon as I made the jump to the sexy side of pole, I got completely hooked and eventually ditched silks to commit to being an amazing pole dancer. So why do this series? My reason for doing this, I've always wanted to see more discussion around the training to becoming a pole dancer. It can be very physical, and I feel like there's not a lot of information and personal stories available, at least publicly, and definitely not on YouTube. And as with anything, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. However, I hope that by sharing my journey, it will inspire you to make your own progress in your pole journey. My aim is just to inspire some positive change for you or for others and help you perceive your world a little bit differently through seeing my perspective. I may offer resources, tools, and strategies that have helped me in my own pole practice. And so while some things I say may come across as advice or instruction, they are merely personal anecdotes for your own interpretation. And that said, I hope you love these videos and please leave a comment if you have thoughts, questions, or to simply introduce yourself. If you have any requests for certain topics, I'd love to hear them. So thank you for following along. I'll see you in the comment section.